Hello, everyone. I'm doing something a little bit different. We're gonna still do captain interviews after the post draft, post auction, and post drafts. But I just
Auction.
wanted to oh my god, I wanted to introduce you guys to Battlejabs and Steering. So introduce yourselves, guys.
Hello, hello. I guess I'll start. Why not? Or Jabs, do you want to start?
It doesn't matter.
No.
I battle jabs. I go by jabs. I mainly play RR and net decks. Well, mainly net decks, but I recently have gotten a passion for RR.
A little bit of a passion.
How
uh,
about yourself, Steering?
yeah. So steering or turtle or weed turtle or whatever the fuck we go by. I mean, I'm sitting here smoking a joint right now. So
Oh,
Not you
oh man.
cussing.
in culture, I did I don't even notice when I do sometimes.
Yeah,
You know that. That's fine.
I can play all five formats in this tour. I'm going to be, I mean, most recently been more of a fusions main than anything, but I've dabbled. I've been around a long time. I won last season, so yeah, there's that.
Wow, all right, he's out here flexing the wins already. I thought I had a bet that it was gonna take him 3 minutes, but it didn't take him like
Wait,
it
wait,
only took
wait,
him.
wait, wait,
less.
wait, wait.
Yeah.
I took him like a
I took the
minute.
over on the. Yeah, I took the over. That's how
Why
much
am
I
I getting
Yeah,
scored.
rage baited already?
Jabs, we lost. Jabs, I had to tell you, I lost $1,000 right now because of this.
Damn, it's
I'm
tough.
getting rage
It's
baited
tough.
already.
My bookie would not. I think we might have to make this lost media somehow.
My lord.
Uh, but but yeah, as Darren said, he might be he has been around the block and he has a lot of championships everywhere. As a
Okay.
captain, as a player, as a solo person, just playing farmer leagues, you know.
Farmer. It is farmer leagues. It is farmer leagues.
Yeah, you know, dude, I saw a guy. He was like 2 years old, and Steven beat him 3-0. That's crazy,
Whoa,
but you
whoa,
know,
whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
he was scraping by.
Oh my.
he was like, "Sorry, I was crawling to
So why
my
is this just become a
leapfrog
steering
laptop."
slander video? Come on. Come on.
The leapfrog laptop lost internet 4 times, and he tried to claim with a timer win. It was crazy, but.
Oh my.
But yeah, joking aside, Jabs and Siren are both great players, and they're they're uh, they're just great guys, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I did just win SGBL against a bunch of sweaty kids. The RR championship, so that was fun. That was really good. I needed a SGBL chip under my belt.
True.
Uh,
Some would say we're good people, some would not, but it's fine.
Siren, do you
I
have
have
an
fingers.
SPL chip per chance here or
I
no?
don't. I
Okay,
have the team tour chip, and that's it.
okay. The team tour
That
chips
counts.
aren't are they? Do they? I'm not too sure.
They like it's a team effort. It's if you ask Byram, they don't count. If you ask, so I don't know what to tell you.
But I mean, you guys kind of mentioned your history in here a little bit, but like, how long have you guys been playing Draft League?
Yeah, I mean, I
In
met
general.
Paul in 2019, and that's when we started playing drafts on Facebook. So that's why we catch a lot of flack for being Facebook draft league players. But then shortly after, we realized that the competition wasn't up to par, and then moved over here, and Paul actually found SGBL before I did, and he was there in the very first season of SGBL, and he went 0-8 actually in his very first.
Wait, what div was he in?
Um, he was doing mid tier apparently,
That
or
wasn't the
like
first.
low tier or mid tier.
There was
Well, it was.
The mid division.
that
There's
was
there's
div, that was season 2. No.
yeah. I think maybe Jabs moved to the middle division. Like he was in the middle. Like he wasn't
Oh,
down.
then maybe we started at the same time then, because I was there for season 2, and I got mollywopped. I got worked, absolutely worked. That first season, I think there was maybe 12 players, and I got 11th place. Um, so that was pretty bad. But then most recently, last SGBL team tour, I did win NatDex MVP. That was really fun. I was on a Dems team, and so that support was really nice. But I mean, it's been a long time since season 2 in SGBL, so I'm glad to be back and be performing at a high level, and it's just fun to be like making new friendships. This time as a captain. So, but yeah, that's me.
How about yourself, steering turtle?
Where do I start? I mean, where do you want me to start? I
I mean,
guess I've
I started.
been.
I took 2 minutes, so
I'll go. I'll
Okay,
go
don't go
way
that
faster
deep.
here.
Don't go that crazy.
I'll go faster. I mean, I've been around what now, 7 years now, give or take.
bro's unk.
I don't have no Facebook arc or anything. No, I've been in the Discord community the entire time. First league I was in, I subbed into a top div, made finals, and then just kind of didn't look back from there. I've kind of just been a top div player since then, with very few lower division showings. A lot of them for memes. Sometimes I was in like HBF Abyssal as a joke, and we created the best HBF season to ever happen, or something like that. I don't know. One of the most dominant seasons. It was like me and Orin or something subbing. But uh yeah, no, there's not much to say. I've just kind of been around, been into fusions lately, and I mean, ready to work this team tour again. Coming off of finals from Sim, semis from PMPL, winning last SGBL team tour. So, I mean, I gotta defend a crown, right?
Yeah, I mean now with the new partner, right? So
Always. I mean, I
With a
made
better
finals.
partner.
I was
With a better
finals
partner.
SGBL season 1. Remember
Wait, who
as
was
man,
your
well.
partner? Was it Wiki Will?
Will
it
was
was.
my partner last season. Kebabs was my partner season 1.
Damn.
So steering is not big on monogamous captain pairings, but
Nah, man, you gotta switch it up. There's nothing. It ain't the same if you're not switching up your captain pairings, getting to meet new people, and playing out these strategies and stuff. It's the best way to learn, best way to enjoy it. I find.
yeah, I mean steering has more partners, and I have kids, and you guys know I have 10 kids.
I only got one partner, mate.
No, but like, dude, what about the captain partners? Like,
Somebody go draft hams. Someone go draft hams, please. If somebody
Oh
does, I'm gonna
my
be sad.
god, the shameless plug is crazy. Your own girlfriend. You want your own girlfriend getting drafted. That's crazy.
Of course.
and then now you guys know that steering's a simp. Okay.
Of
Damn.
course.
Oh,
You
Frank
gotta
is
do what you gotta do.
swinging at you today.
Alright. Um,
Wait.
But yeah, overall, I think just kind of as a captain core, I mean, Steering and I have 3 team tours of working together pretty closely. So
Yep.
it's nice to be able to this time now do it together officially. Whereas in PMPL, he kind of supported me. I was a player. That's when I had a really good record there. I think I went 6-1 or 6-2. But that was in large part due to Steering's help in Rad Red because I was still new to it. And then I went 7-1 in what ended up being Sim. That's where I had my best record, and then or 6-1, one of the two. But yeah, I think as a
Yours is
captain
2, yeah.
core, I think as a captain core, we mesh together really well, and we both play to each other's strengths, and we cover each other's weaknesses. So it feels nice, we call each other out on things we're doing wrong or areas where we're slacking, and we don't get offended, we don't get upset. We just kind of understand where we're both coming from, and I think that makes a good dynamic as a duo. We create a fun environment where people can play their best, but also where people can feel like they have the support, that they need as much as they want. Frankly, it's just as much as they want, as
Just a
much
fun
support as
and
people
safe
need.
environment. Just a fun and safe environment while still trying to win
Yeah,
is
so I think we capture the balance pretty well.
yeah.
So you guys not only elevate each other, but you will also elevate any players that you might draft in the option.
Correct. Correct. Now, Frank, I don't know if did you have any other questions planned or
Well, this is the first time I'm doing this.
all
Is there
right.
anything you want to add?
I'm a self-ask a question that you
Uh,
can use for future ones of these. So for a lot of captains, or it's what I was expecting to be asked almost was, what do you look
Maybe.
for in a player?
Yeah.
Right,
So,
because
what are you looking for in a player?
well,
Dude, thank you
well,
for the
thanks for asking. I mean, I guess I'll start this off. I guess a big thing for Jabs and I as well is voice activity more than anything, right? We have a lot of banter, we have a lot of chats, calling people out on things, more effective communications. We generally do a lot of it through voice calls, so that's often a big thing that you're looking for in a teammate. Obviously, also the accountability, being able to know when you fucked up, own your fuck ups, and bounce back from the fuck ups. Being there to help out, being active, jumping around the formats and trying to support them as best you can. A lot of times as well. Actually, I'll go back to Sim. I actually got Paul mocking for fusions, which was really funny to see. But it's just a testament, for example, to people jumping around and trying out new formats and being able to help whenever they can with the mocks. Speaking of, mocks are very important too. Um, Generally, though, we want people that can bring in a good atmosphere, that will be able to contribute to the positive energy and the positive atmosphere that will already be present, just to elevate it more.
Yeah. I like serving more as kind of like a balancing factor, where if I see someone's getting less talking time, or if I see someone is kind of struggling or they're upset, I like to kind of bring them into the fold. I mean, Turtle does that too, but I think it's important to have two captains on a team that care about making this an enjoyable experience. Because at the end of the day, we're committing to 7 to 9 weeks, right? Is it?
Yeah.
So that we're all going to be together for that
Plus the
amount of
draft.
time.
Plus the draft.
Right, plus the draft. So
8 weeks.
it's a time where
Mid
we
two.
get really close. Like I'm way closer to Tom, who was my co-captain last team tour, but also other players that I got to meet there that I'm close to now. So um, and for crying out loud, Turtle and two other players we're all going to Mexico for a vacation. So it sounds
Yeah.
it's all really cool. It's really special. How like what we have going on in the community we've all kind of helped build.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that we can boast of that not a lot of, actually, that no other team can boast of. Is like that.
I mean,
That's
Byron
how
and
much
Demo
we care.
brothers, but like
But okay, that's a good point.
we're not blood connected. But I guess
Exactly.
to add on to it, to I guess the Jabs and I, it's not just simply a team tour. It's also a chance to meet and connect with new people, create new friendships. And I guess as Jabs mentioned, we only started playing and like talking to each other in November, I guess, when PNPL tour started. And now we're all going down to Mexico. So like these are you can really create some good friendships from this at the end of the day as well. Good connections. And those are, I guess, more important than any result in any team tour at the end of the day. Obviously,
and
we still want to
we're
win, though.
and we usually place high anyways. We're
I've never
both of
missed
us are,
playoffs as a captain.
yeah, and
Actually,
both
I
of
lied.
us are,
Outside of PAA, but that's an AAA team tour, so different.
yeah. So we still hold people to high standards, don't get us wrong, but yeah. That, like I said, it's a balance.
And
Yeah.
I guess that also kind of leads into another question I was thinking about asking you guys. But what separates your leadership style from potentially other captains or other captains you might have seen from other team tours? And it is just creating like almost a familial bond, right, with your players and your captain. Would you
To me,
say? Or no?
it's just so tailored. We draft other players that kind of have similar mindsets to us, that help us lead to. So if whether it's Turtle, myself, or other players, that we kind of bring into the fold as kind of pseudo captains, we we know our players and we know how to construct a very supportive mindset. So if a certain player wants very specified mocks and a lot of volume, then we're able to provide that. If
Mhm.
a player doesn't work that way and they don't like a lot of volume and they just want a more specialized, like one mock or two mocks, but a whole lot of talking and a whole lot of theory around it and analysis, then we're able to do that well also. So it's not just quality, but it's also quantity. So I think we both are able to kind of step in. Turtle more so in any format, and me more specialized in RR and Nat decks. That's where I really
Aldex.
thrive. And
Aldex.
Pal decks, yeah, and I'm really solid at Pal decks. But there's those two. You can expect just really just really in depth support. But yeah, that's for me. And I think I touched a little bit on Turtle, but
Yeah.
you can feel free to talk about.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's pretty quick. You touch on most of it, but very active style, a lot of voice talks, a lot of time to figure out ideas. I find you can get out, 10 words in a speaking sentence faster than you can type 10 words. So you're just a lot more efficient, effective that way, but you're also getting to build the connections in a lot stronger of a way as well. But yeah, Jabs and I tend to be on the more active side in terms of our captaining. Obviously, we give people the autonomy to make their decisions and such, but we're making sure that everyone's there working, whether it's, analyzing matchups, helping other people's with their matchups, or mocking their own matchups. We're very focused on just the build up towards the game. And I know a lot of other captains, for example, are more of a let's get one mock in, don't over mock kind of thing. And obviously, if someone says we're over mocking, don't over mock from that point. But what I, at least as a captain, expect is still people working to get the team to an end goal, whether it's helping other people that want more mocks or, as Jeb said, theory discussions.
Yeah, for sure. Man. Oh, well, this is more of a lighthearted question, but how did you guys come up with your current team name and your logo? Very man.
That's a good question. Yeah, definitely a downshift of a question, as in it's way easier to kind of manage something like this. At the end of the day, we're still goofballs. I think we're we have a lot of fun and we banter a lot. And one of the best bantering lines I can come up with after someone does something for me, and it's a bit of rage bait, but you just call them a good boy,
It's a
right? So
meme.
we
I mean, a lot of people know
so
the
it's
meme in
kind
the
of a
first place,
meme.
but yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely a meme, but at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's just so funny to slap association at the end of good boy. So that's kind of where I guess we came up with the good boy association.
Logo.
Um, yeah, and
Uh,
originally the idea was to call every op a good boy, but then we realized that's kind of offense. Some people will take offense to that, and like
Too much
totally
rage bait.
fair. That's pretty intense rage bait. That I wouldn't do to my closest friends. So uh, we're that's where
You're a
that
horrible
comes from.
person.
It's just funny, and yeah, we've laughed
Um,
a lot about different things like that.
oh, for sure. And I guess on the logo perspective, oh, my phone's gonna die. By the way, let's hope we can get this. I'll be quick with this one. The logo. I sat there at 2 in the morning, stoned as fuck. Um, just kind of thought about some memes, threw them together, and then also realized that, hey, there's some captains that we're relatively close with, and a good boy is like your dog. Let me turn some captains into our dogs. And so I put Wiki Will, Byram, and Adem on dogs getting walked by Mr. Krabs. So
And
yeah,
that
why not?
might still change because I will commission somebody to like upgrade our logo. So
Uh,
whether that's you, Frank, or somebody else, I will before you even put pen to paper. I want to pay you to like.
Shoot Jabs and I a message. Shoot Jabs and I a message. We're
Yes,
looking
yes, and we have
yeah,
2 weeks. I think 2 weeks
2
as of
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah,
now.
we're
I,
looking.
I, I I was thinking about doing it, but then I remembered I still need to finish something for you, Jabs, and I might have to finish that first.
Oh,
And then,
true,
True.
true,
there's no,
true.
there's
Just a
no, and
call
it's just
to
me and
everyone
Jabs.
watching this video, then.
Yeah.
Serving artists out there,
Yeah, yeah.
which is all of them, sadly. But I, you guys kind of mentioned that, but I also want to know your dynamics with one another. Like, how
They're good.
you guys known each other? You kind of mentioned it earlier, but I just kind of want a clear cut throat answer,
Yeah. I'm gonna
almost like.
speed through this with my 3% battery phone. I mean, we started in November. We have very good, also like friend vibes as well, fucking meme vibes. But also, when we need to lock in, be serious, we can do that. It's just a good on and off switch. When we need to focus, we can focus. When we feel like we're heading, don't need to focus, want to have fun, then we banter, have fun, make jokes,
Hmm.
etc.
Yeah, and like all my life, I've always grew up with people similar to steering, very bantery to the point, friendships where we can say what we think and neither gets really offended, and you're just really straightforward, and that works for a few set of people, but it works for us, and that's at the end of the day really healthy to me. Even if we're not always checking in with each other in a very kind way, we know that we've got each other's back, and we're not undefeated always. We don't always go undefeated. It's not like we go undefeated every tour. But when we do lose, which is pretty uncommon, we're there to kind of analyze the game and grow from it. And I think that's
But
what.
also to cover each other in more of a, like, if somebody's down about a game, being able to jump in and cover that too.
Yeah. And I felt very. I feel like Steering, when he wants to be, is very emotionally intelligent, and I think he would say the same about me. We both kind of are able to pivot in that sort of way.
I'm a
Um,
turtle.
that's true. But yeah, you get the hunger swish, and you're able to just kind of be there and support someone, and then the very next second you're calling someone a good boy for complimenting you or something.
Love the
So
Loki Morpeko
it's
reference there.
yeah. So there's I don't know. I've had a hard time finding players that are really talented at the game that also play well with others. It's really hard, and I feel like I find that in Turtle. I find that in a couple other people I've met here in the community as well. But I think for now I'm just kind of rolling heavy with Turtle, and I want to see how far we can go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I mean, you mentioned earlier that you grew up with a lot of people like Steering. I thought you were gonna say they were Canadian. I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry
Yeah,
that you had
Yo,
to go through
relax.
that.
But no, even if things don't go well this tour, Jabs and like nothing's gonna happen to Jabs and I as friends, anyways, right? It's
yeah,
at the end of the day, we're just trying to win. We're gonna have fun with it, and it's more of a the chance to play Mons, the game we all enjoy, and with the people we enjoy doing it with. So yeah, there you go.
for sure.
But anyone listening to this, I think this is about it on the interview. I'll let them say
Yeah.
goodbye. But this was meeting the captains. I think that's what I'm gonna call this. And so Jabs and Steering, say goodbye and close the thing out.
If you want to be on the winning team, shoot me a message. And peace
Oh,
out,
Yeah,
everybody.
that is, I ditto that. That's good.
but yeah,
Later, everyone.
have a good one, everyone.